Oh my, you caught me taking my tea right now. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad to see all of you. Oh, I've missed you all so much. But I tell you what, we're glad that we're here together with you today. I'd like to say hello to all my friends from Playtime at St. Martin's and St. Ben's, Sarah Reed and Deal and Piper Burley. And to all my new friends out there, hello. My name is Miss Karen, and I am a facilitator, that's a big word, for the Playtime program at the Playhouse. So, let's go ahead and get started because we have this handy-dandy slide whistle. And we always like to get started with our slide whistle because it gives our brain and our body a chance to get all ready to listen to a book. Now, this is the way it works. When my slide whistle goes up, you stand up. And when my slide whistle goes down, you sit down. Okay, let's go ahead and try. Here we go. All the way up. And all the way back down again. Here we go. Oh, way up. Try to get up on your tippy toes and stretch up as high as you can. Grab some of that sun, because I saw some of that sun out there today. And bring your arms down and off your tippy toes. Now let's go ahead and warm up just a little bit. Get our little wiggles out so we're all ready for our book. Here we go. Nice job. I saw all that wiggling out there. All right, how about this time we do a choo-choo train? Yes, that's one of my favorites. Here we go. I'll do it first like this. Chugga, 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 chugga. Doot, doot. Let's do it with the whistle. Here we go. Wow, that was fun, wasn't it? Now, how about if we do, how about an airplane? Put your wings out. Here we go. And we're going to go back and forth. We'll start on the ground and work our way up. Here we go. Keep those wings out. Higher. Woo! Wow, that was high. Put those wings down now. All right, how about one more thing? How about if we pretend like we're a little animal? We make some growling sounds. Here we go. Ah! Ooh, that was scary, wasn't it? Oh my goodness. One more time. Ah! Let's see if my whistle can do that. Ooh, that was scary too. Oh, here we go. All right, let's everybody have a little seat now. Here we go. And we're all the way back down again. Now, we're going to do our playtime song. Now, our playtime song is one, it's a lot of fun. We use it all the time. But if you haven't had a chance to do playtime, we have a couple little things that we use. This is called playtime. And all you do is you take your fists and you put out your thumbs, boom, boom, and you put out your pinkies, and you've got playtime. And then in our song, we're doing, you read a book, and just like you're opening a book. Okay, and then we have sing, right? And then we've got run and play here. All right, so let's go ahead and do our playtime song. Everyone ready? Here we go. Get those playtime song hands and everything all ready. We're having our playtime song now. Here we go. Here we go. Here. I see everyone's ready. Excellent. Here we go, playtime. It's time for playtime, playtime, everyone. It's time to read a book and have some fun. It's time to sing a song and dance and run. It's time for playtime, everyone. It's time for playtime, playtime, everyone. It's time to read a book and have some fun. It's time to sing a song and dance and run. It's time for playtime, everyone. Everyone stand up. Get those wiggles out. Friday, Friday, jiggles out. There you go. Oh, yes. Now Go around a little circle, but not too fast. Don't get dizzy. All right, now I want everyone to make that growly sound like we did before. Ready? Ah! Good job. Here we go. Sit down. It's time for playtime, playtime, everyone. It's time to read a book and to have some fun. It's time to sing a song and dance and run. It's time for playtime, everyone. It's time for playtime, playtime, everyone. It's time for playtime, everyone. Oh, perfect. That was wonderful. Now, today, oh, that is excellent tea. I am so glad I brought some with me. So, I have a friend that I want you to meet today. But see, the thing is, I'm a little nervous about bringing him in here. Now, he's a bear. Yes, he's a bear. And I don't know if he knows exactly how to act around us. You know, bears are not like you and me, are they? No, they're not. You know, what are some things that bears love to do? And what do they do? Yes, you're right. They growl just like we did. Ah! And sometimes they scratch. What else do you think? Oh, yes, they're always running around everywhere, everywhere. So how will our bear know what to do? Well, I mean, you know, do you run around and growl and scratch when you're at home or in school? No, you don't. What do you have to do? You're absolutely right. You have to follow the rules, right? So, well, I think maybe I can get my little friend out here and hopefully he'll be able to follow the rules and sit nice and quietly during story time. What do you think? Let me see if he's over here. There he is. And here he is. Here's our little bear. Hello, little bear. So you're going to sit nice and quiet while we read a story. And we'll see if the little bear in our story can follow the rules. All right? So let me get our book today. Our book today is called Tea Party Rules. Tea Party Rules. And you can see we have our little bear on the cover here. Tea Party Rules. Now this is a fun page. I don't normally show you our first page here. But look. This is a mommy bear with a baby bear. And there's another little bear that looks like maybe he's leaving to go on an adventure. So let's see what happens in Tea Party Rules. Cub was playing in the woods when he smelled something delicious. He followed his nose through the bushes and found, I wonder what he found in those bushes. Cookies! And another bear. There's the other bear. I wonder what they're doing at that table. Well, can I have a cookie? Cub asked. The bear just stared. Cub tried again. Can I have a cookie, please? Oh, the bear just stared. Why won't you answer? Cub cried. And he poked the bear. And the bear fell over. Oh, Cub exclaimed. You can't eat the cookies. Why do you think our little bear couldn't eat the cookies? Oh, he's not a real bear. He's a stuffed bear. Great. So Cub felt sorry for the bear. Well, I guess I'll eat the cookies for you, he promised. And Cub was just about to take a big bite when he heard someone coming. He had no time to hide. I wonder where he's going to hide. Maybe behind that bush? Ooh, maybe under the table. Let's see. Cub pretended to be the other bear. It's time to play tea party, the girl announced. And the girl paused and she looked closely at the cub. Oh, I wonder what's going to happen now. "You're grubby," the girl said. "Tea party rule, you must be clean, and then you can have cookies." And she carried Cub inside. I don't think Cub is very happy to have to go in that house. All he wants is those cookies. Now let's see what happens now that he's in the house. She put him in the tub. Well, Cub liked being grubby. Now, grubby is a fancy word for meaning dirty. He had leaves all over him. He did not want to be clean, but he wanted cookies. Who doesn't want cookies? And when Cub was clean, the girl paused again. She looked very closely at Cub. "You're messy," the girl said. "Tea party rule, you must be neat. Then we can have cookies." Now she wants me to be neat. I wonder what she's going to do now to our little bear. Well, she carried Cub into her room. Well, Cub liked being messy. He did not want to be neat. But he did want cookies. So when Cub was neat, the girl paused once more, and she looked very, very closely at Cub. I think Cub looks pretty cool there. He's got little things in his hair, like little ponytails. They're teeny tiny ones. "Something is still not right," the girl said. "Tea party rule, you must be fancy. Then we can have cookies." Ooh, it's getting closer and closer. Well, let's see. She pulled out her dress-up trunk. I bet you a lot of you have dress-up trunks at home too. And Cub was certain that he did not want to be fancy. He wanted to run away. But he really wanted cookies. "Perfect," the girl said. "You're ready to play tea party." Oh boy, our little bear does not look very happy. She carried Cub outside, and there were the cookies. "Now," the girl said, "the most important tea party rule is you must eat daintily." If you don't know what daintily means, that means you have to eat very proper. Don't be any messy. Don't make a big mess of the table. Well, Cub, that pretty little Cub, he couldn't believe it. He was clean, and he was neat, and he was wearing a dress. And he had to eat daintily? Oh my! This was just too much for the bear, so the Cub helped himself. The girl gasped. "You're not following the rules," she shouted. But Cub did not care. He had cookies. Look at him, eating all those cookies. Oh dear. Soon, there was only one cookie left, and the girl sniffed. "I really wanted cookies," she said. Cub knew how that felt, and he gave the girl the last cookie. But the girl did not eat daintily. She said, "We're not playing tea party anymore. Now we're playing, I wonder, bear!" Oh my goodness, look at, they're running all over. He's growling. Oh, they're having fun now. Oh, Cub liked this game much better than tea party, and he already knew the rules. The end. Wasn't that a great book? Oh, I absolutely love that book. So, let's see if we can remember in our story, Little Bear was coming out of the woods and he smelled what? That's right, he smelled cookies. And he found a little bear sitting at a table with cookies. The little bear was stuffed, so he fell over onto the ground. And our little bear here is going to help us do a little bit of acting. Do you know what acting is? Acting is when you're pretending to do the same thing that they would do in a story. All right? So let me get a couple of my things here. I'm going to use this. And I'm going to get our little bear here. Our little bear, you have been so good waiting here for us. You are a good listener to all the stories. All right. So we have our little bear. What was rule number 1 for our tea party? Rule number 1. You're right. It was to be clean. You had to be clean because he was pretty messy. So I think we need to clean our bears. Now this would be a good time if you brought a little bear with you, little teddy bear, or a little stuffed animal. Go ahead and get him out. Then you can play with us and act with us and pretend with us. So here we go. Here's my bathtub. All right. You're messy and you have to be clean. So that's our first rule. Let's see. I got one of these little poofies here. Let's see. Let's get your ears. Yes. Oh, we better get your paws because they might have a little honey on them. Okay. Oh, there. Oh, much better. Oh, you look shiny already. So we have a nice, clean little bear. Who remembers what our next tea party rule was? You're right. It is to be neat. And to be neat, you have to be kind of pretty up here. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to put our little bear on my lap. And we're going to comb, brush a little hair. Because remember, she said that he needed to be nice and neat. All right? That's good. All right. Now, got to have something pretty. So we're going to put this little in the hair here. Here we go. Get on that little ear there. Just have to move them around. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Almost done. Such a patient little bear. Thank you so much for waiting. There we go. And look how pretty you look now. Well, now he's clean, and now he is neat. But rule number 3 was he had to be fancy, right? So to be fancy in our story, what did he have to do? That's right. He had to put on a little dress, and we've got a pretty little dress here. And here we go, putting on our dress, following the rules, and following the rules. Here we go. Perfect. Now our little bear is all ready for cookies. Now, if you remember in our story, the little girl said that there was one last rule for the tea party, and that was that you had to eat daintily. Now, like I said, eating daintily would be taking your teacup and being maybe putting your little pinky out. Taking ladylike sips or little bear-like sips. So, our little bear didn't want anything more to do with that. He was clean, and he was neat, and he was fancy. He's got his fancy little dress on here. But he couldn't take it anymore, so he was sitting on his little chair here. And here he is. And we've got our cookies here. Look at chocolate chip cookies. Oh! And he just went, and he ate all those cookies. Ate all the cookies. But if you remember, the little girl started sniffing. And there was one thing that our little bear did for the little girl. Does anyone know what that is? It's one of the most important things in the entire story. The little girl didn't get any cookies. So our little bear shared one with the little girl at the very end. And then they got to play bear. Oh, that was so much fun, wasn't it? I made a little bit of a mess on my floor here, but that's okay. We'll clean it up later. So, I'm going to put my little bear back over here, and let's talk a little bit about rules. We talked about some of the tea party rules. And think about when you're at school or when you're at home, since you're at home right now for a time being here. You have to follow some rules. Now, some of the rules you might have to follow would be what? Are you allowed to yell in your house? No, you have to use those inside voices, right? Same thing in school. You have to use the inside voices. How about, do you have to listen to your mom and dad, or maybe grandma, grandpa, brothers and sisters? Yes. And at school, you have to listen to your teacher, right? And always make sure that you're following directions. Because if you don't follow directions when someone tells you to do something, you might do it wrong, right? And have a lot of problems. So, that's another rule. Let's see, can we think of another rule that we might use in school and at home? How about keeping your hands to yourself, right? Your hands to yourself. That's always important. And of course, because we're all seeing each other using our electronics today, we get to say hello to our friends, and we are being kind and nice to our friends. Being nice to our friends, right? So you know what? We have a song, and it's called Follow the Rules. Now, this was for some class rules, but we can use the same thing for our song here that I have for us. Listen to your teacher, okay? And when you're at home, you're listening to your mom and dad. Follow the directions. And then we have a little hand. Keep your hands to yourself. Always be nice. And when you do all those things, you have more time to learn and more time to play. And more time for fun stuff every day. So let's go ahead and do our song of Follow the Rules. I want everyone to stand up, all right? And the motions are very simple. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you real quick that when we follow the rules, this means follow the rules, all right? And then listen to your teacher. Listen to your teacher. And follow the directions. Keep your hands to yourself. Hands to yourself. And always be nice to everybody. Nice to everybody. It gives us more time to learn and more time to play. More time for fun stuff every day. All right, I think you got it now. Let's go ahead and start it. Here we go. Follow the rules. I can follow the rules. I can follow the rules. And we'll have a good day when we follow the rules. Just do a little marching. There you go. I can listen to my teacher, listen to my teacher, listen to my teacher, and then follow the rules. Nice going, yes. I can follow the directions, follow the directions, follow the directions, and then follow the rules. Good job. Next one. Keep your hands to yourself. I keep my hands to myself. Keep my hands to myself. Keep my hands to myself. And I follow the rules. Nice. Always nice to everybody. Here we go. I'm always nice to everybody. Nice to everybody. Nice to everybody. And I follow the rules. Gives us more time to learn. It gives us more time to learn and more time to play. More time for fun stuff every day. It gives us more time to learn and more time to play. More time for fun stuff every day. When we follow the rules at school. Oh yeah! Follow the rules at school. Oh yes! Oh, that was wonderful, everyone. Oh, well, guess what? It is time for us to leave today. I've had so much fun. All I can tell you is that this has been a hard experience for some of our friends, being away from everybody. But you know what? I know we'll be back together soon. And until then, we're just so happy to be able to bring our playtime to you. Now, a couple of things here. First of all, on our website, www.erieplayhouse.org, we have an area that if you scroll down on the Playtime Live, you should be able to find something like this. I got a few of our little coloring sheets that you can either download or you can print. All right, and then you can do some coloring. It has to do with our tea time, our tea party rules. All right, so hopefully you can get those and you can have a lot of fun. And also, tomorrow we're going to have a very special person who's going to do a wonderful book for you. It's Miss Kate. Now, Miss Kate is our director at the Erie Playhouse. And she started this whole program a long time ago. And she's going to read a wonderful book. And as a matter of fact, I can't wait to tune in because I haven't even read the book myself. So I'm very excited about that. So to all of you, I want to say goodbye. But remember, before we leave, we always do our goodbye song. So let's join in with the goodbye song. And here we go. Ready? Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. We'll see you in one day. Thank you so much, and I miss all of you, and have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.